I like my bitches real thick.
Is that
a little mo fat?
I didn't know we got
a booty.
Got rid of 4 and replaced it with
1, 2, 3, 4. Give a booty 5.
Oh, 4. So he did get to 4.
He did.
And then he's saying
1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. I like my bitches real thick, little mo fast. That's what we knew that he said those things.
Yeah.
Richard, then
We
you
knew.
have old head. What?
Wait, what does he say?
I'm not going to say that word because it's a derogatory term.
A derogatory term.
Poor Tony.
Tony's just a derog. We know that about him.
Gosh.
What is his
I'm
name?
not saying.
Let me see then.
I
Let me
should probably
see.
take it off the volleyball playlist if he says all that.
Mouth thighs.
Say it out loud.
It's icky.
Why are you doing that?
He said, I don't want to say it.
Stacks.
Yo.
Say it.
No, I'm too nervous.
Why?
This
is only
can't be.
recorded
Are we
for the
recording right
internet.
now? Okay, I can't say it.
We certainly cannot say it.
My sisters would rat me out so fast to my mother. I can't.
Your mom doesn't watch?
No, she can't figure it out. I said it's on YouTube, and she said, "Where?"
How am I ever to navigate it?
Wait, iTube? I thought YouTube.
No, you're the one tubing.
We can't say those words.
No, that's gonna have to be for our after hours podcast.
I'm just trying to hit it
Who's behind a paywall?
That's our Patreon. You get the spicier content.
To hear Morgan read spicy lyrics.
I honestly think it would be a fun time. So
I'm
if
just
anybody's
trying to
interested
hit
in that,
it
let
by
me
the
know.
end of the night. Lil mama so bad and her booty so tight.
Wait, what does he say about hit her dead in the butt?
Okay, I'll say it. I'm just trying to hit it by the end of the night. Lil mama so bad and her booty so tight. When I hit it from the back, don't fuss, don't fight. When I put it in your mouth, don't scratch. I'm showing up. Money I'm throwing up. Liquor I'm pouring up. Go get you another cup. I told Shawty what's up. Told her I'm trying to cut. And then I slapped her dead on the butt.
Dad.
Dead on the butt.
That's literally so funny. I
And who
slapped
says-
her dead on the butt.
Who says romance is dead?
Yeah, chivalry abounds.
Yeah.
He counted to 5 first.
Yeah, he said 1, 2, 3, 4, something, something, 5.
1, 2, 3, booty 5. Or whatever he says.
You
What
keep
was-
missing 4.
I get so excited.
She's just so happy to see the booty.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5.
1, 2, 3, give booty 5.
You missed it again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, give booty 5. Whatever, Morgan. So counting's not my strong suit.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I could have been reading the clean version this whole time.
No, that's no fun. All right. Sorry, we've been recording this whole time, huh?
Do it.
Welcome to No Bummers.
Welcome to Bow Numbers.
You do the intro.
Yeah, would ya?
I We're understaffed. We cannot.
I think it's Morgan's turn.
Morgan, I've taken it over.
All right, welcome to No Bummers, the podcast where we talk about things. I can't
We
remember.
do talk about a few things.
The podcast where we talk about stuff and the only rule is
No bummers.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Jackie.
And I can count to 5. I'm Kate Larson.
1,
Each
2,
week,
3, 4.
hold on. Not done with the intro.
The intrusion
The
into our
intro.
poor listeners' ears.
Each week, we talk about our hyper-fixations, and then we have each prepared a topic that the others don't know about that we're going to talk about.
That's great.
Kate, do you want to start us off with hyper-fixation?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Take a minute for yourself.
Yeah, do we need to take a break?
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
And insert a sunset. A sunset.
Sunset. Right here. Tron.
A shot of a sunset zooming out from the back patio.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
You good?
Yeah.
This is still fun.
I
Breathe.
want you to go next. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Mine has been since the Last of Us TV show has been airing. I started replaying the game the other day,
Nice.
and it's been fun. I'm not super far into it, but
Does it live up to your memory?
yeah, it's a good time.
Nice.
So I've spent. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it hyperfixation because I think it's been 2 hours.
Whoa, calm it down.
So, I mean, if you ask my dad, that's 2 hours too many. So,
This is still falling.
Right?
Oh, say
yes.
Yes, it's very fun. I think it's fine.
You see by the dawn.
you just gotta play with the knobs until you get it right, you know?
What is that?
I'm trying to do the lower.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, the moment's
So-
passed.
Sorry, America. Your time is over.
No time for me to sing for you anymore.
Okay.
Jackie.
What?
Did
you have a
jump
question?
in?
I'll take my answer off the air.
My hyperfixation for the week is the book The Maid by Nita Prose. I'm excited to listen to it again tomorrow. I listened to 7 chapters today.
Like while you were at work, or
No, when I was doing my makeup and stuff this morning. Yeah, it's a good book. It's about murder. A murder mystery. I kind of think she did it, but I guess we'll see.
the maid.
Yeah.
That would be a twist.
It's all coming together.
Is that all from her point of view,
Yeah.
or is that what Nita wants you to think? You know, is
don't know.
Nita trying to pull a fast one on you?
I haven't read it at all yet.
It could be. Yeah, I don't know. I do think it is her because she said a few things where I'm like, that's you're incriminating yourself.
She's like, I had to wash all of his blood off of me
Well,
after
no,
I stabbed him 16 times.
They talk
I
about
wonder
And
who
Jackie's
did it.
like, the mystery.
Things aren't adding up. Or are they?
1, 2, 3, 5. It's all adding up.
Hit her in the dead of the butt.
Tell me more about it.
No, that's all. But yeah, so I do kind of think that she did it.
He
She
did
has the
it.
motive.
She has a motive?
She does.
So she,
What
like,
what time period is it set in?
Current.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
Could be happening right now. We wouldn't even know.
Well, it already happened, but yes.
Is it true? Oh. I have so many questions.
Well, I'll take them at the end of the lecture. Go ahead.
We'll have a Q&A at the end
Yeah,
of the podcast.
go ahead.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I don't think I really have one.
Just The Devil Went Down to Georgia. You've just been listening to it a
just
lot
over and
recently.
over. No, I guess probably it would be planning for our Disney trip. I'm just excited about it. So that's what I've been thinking about.
That was Jackie's last week. So
Well, I stole
It's
it.
embarrassing.
So my hyperfixation is also theft.
grand larceny.
I'm ready to steal again.
When are you guys going? May?
May.
So fun. So fun. Who wants to go first this week? Do we need to take a break? Did we take a break already?
Say, have either of you seen The Great Mouse Detective?
Absolutely.
And they have like that Radigan song.
Oh, Radigan. Oh, Radigan.
You've never seen it? It's so cute. It's the rat version of Sherlock Holmes. It's pretty cute.
Wow, that's very
But his name is Basil.
Basil.
That's
Yeah.
a cool name.
And Radigan steals the queen and makes a robot queen.
Yeah. It's Queen Victoria, but the mouse version.
And he has a little bat friend that's named Fidget.
Oh, yeah.
Fidget scared the crap out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty spooky.
We up? We going? Yeah. Welcome back to our Fidget fan cast.
She doesn't even know what movie
I can't
we're
wait to become a fan. It will be good.
Who wants to go first?
I can go first. So
Hit it.
Okay. So we're doing a quiz. For
Quiz.
Valentine's Day, and whoever gets the most right gets to be my Valentine.
And whoever doesn't have to leave the podcast.
Sorry, I don't make the rules.
2 podcast hosts enter. One leaves. What's that ASMR nightmare that you've got going on?
You are playing for
Baby Bunt.
Baby Bunts.
Wow.
Valentine's Day edition. Strawberry cheesecake. Sweet tart ropes. Cherry punch. And fun dip, because I always would get fun dips in my Valentine's
Oh,
Day
yeah.
boxes.
Those Fun Dip kids were the cool ones.
I was always just like, oh, yeah, here's a paper Valentine with a dog on it.
Yeah. They'd get a
Love.
sticker sometimes if they were lucky.
You make my heart go woof.
Yes. Well, no, listen. I remember Zach Mahalis, if you're listening to this, I had the biggest crush on him ever. And on everyone's Valentine, I did 2 blank from blank.
You
Because
did
I
love.
put love. So
And they're still
waiting to hear
married.
back. But yeah,
It's only been
84 years. Okay, we're going to do a few Valentine's questions.
Okay.
And if you don't know the answer, don't say, I don't know. You're going to just say whatever comes to your noggin.
Oh, good.
Kind of fun.
I don't like where this is
It's
going.
like
I
improv.
love where it's going. Okay.
Do we have what's the ground rules? Like you're asking me a question and then you're asking Morgan a different question, or we have to raise our hands?
Or we just have to shout.
Shout. Shout. Let it all out.
We're done. Okay.
We're done.
That's
It's your
all I have in
solo.
me.
I don't know what he says. These are the things I can't do without.
I've always said the
These
wrong
are
words,
the
I'm
things
sure.
I can't do without. So come on. I'm talking to you.
Why'd you get so quiet?
Yeah, you got shy there at the
I'm
end.
talking to you.
To you.
He's adding to the ASMR.
It's because I am a performer and I'm putting my heart into this performance.
Okay. Wait, you didn't tell us.
Just every man for
So if I
himself.
could learn the rules.
So you just want us to shout them at you.
No, you're gonna
Ah!
you're gonna raise your hand, and then Trant is gonna say who raised it first.
Oh no, I'm so slow. Okay.
I guess you don't want to be my Palantine.
What
I
are
guess
you
that's
doing?
what that means.
Kane's trying to get us canceled.
What?
It's unimportant. It won't be in the podcast.
Cut! So the rules are you're going to raise your hand. And whoever Trant says raise their hand first is going to give the answer. If you don't know the answer, actually, no. I'm going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, okay?
And
So
you
no
get,
raising of hands.
you
no
get like
raising of
one.
hand.
You like I get
One
first
chance.
chance, and then
Yes.
Morgan can answer if I get it wrong.
Yes, but you both have to give an answer, even if it's wrong.
What?
You have to guess.
Even if he gets it right, I have to guess?
No, if you don't know. you're gonna give an answer.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm understanding.
I am following now.
So, like, if it's his turn, I get a chance to steal if he doesn't get it right, but I do still have to give an answer, even if I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, you just have to.
Under penalty of a slap in the butt.
Dead in the butt.
Dead in your butt.
Okay,
I would hate that.
are we ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay. Cupid has what name in Greek mythology, Cade?
Eros. Or Eros.
Correct. Morgan, in Roman mythology, Cupid is the son of whom?
In Roman mythology? I don't know Roman mythology.
Okay, well, you're going to give a guess.
I am Venus.
Yeah, that's right.
And
It came to me. Wait.
No, it's just
who's his
Venus.
dad? Apollo.
I don't know. I'm sure he's still out.
It was Apollo.
Venus was a slut, okay? We don't know.
She was the goddess of love.
Yeah,
Hey.
she's
Or
going to
is.
curse me now.
I don't know if
Hey.
that still works. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Still?
Well, yeah. She didn't die. We just don't believe in her.
As far as we know, we haven't gotten a lot of new information.
Yeah, where's the prophet of Venus?
Take me to the oracle.
We've not heard from them in centuries.
I wish to consult the oracle.
It's been weeks since I heard from him.
Weeks.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
In Roman mythology, with whom does Cupid fall in love? Just give him.
Venus.
His mother?
It was. Don't even get me started
I
on
know.
mythology.
It
They
wouldn't
were.
be the most
They were
shocking thing.
loving up everyone.
Who do you think?
You know, it's someone super cute.
Newt Scamander.
A super cute little lady, and perhaps her name was I can't think of
Deborah.
Mercury.
I'm pretty sure Mercury was
It's Psyche.
Zeus.
Psyche! I knew that in the very back recesses of my brain.
Are you sure?
No.
what Valentine's Day candy was first created on
Wait,
equipment?
Cade got the first.
Yeah, that's Morgan's turn.
Sorry. Morgan, what Valentine's Day candy was first created on equipment made for lozenges? These questions are crazy.
Friend lozenges?
Yeah.
Those chalky hearts, maybe?
Yeah. Sweethearts.
Wow.
What other Valentine's candy is there?
Did you just say Valentines?
No, I didn't. I
I
preferred
think you
we didn't
did.
talk
What
about
time
it.
is it? Valentine's.
Valentines.
Okay.
Other than conversation hearts,
I mean,
is there any candy that like you don't see
specific
the rest
to
of the year?
Valentines? I don't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. I still got the point.
That was more of just a conversation question.
No, too bad.
We
You're
have
stupid.
things to do. When did sweethearts first get their shape?
Like a year?
Yeah.
Morgan just has to say sweethearts and I have to say the year?
I did not make up these questions. This is just a quiz I found.
1931.
Just 30 years off. 1901.
Oh, whoa.
1901.
Wearing your heart on your sleeve has
You
oranges
didn't
from
let-
honoring which Roman goddess, Morgan?
Which Roman goddess?
Yeah.
Venus?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, do you have an answer?
Like the color orange or an actual oranges?
I think she meant the origin of the phrase.
I was like, where the
Of the
Oh.
phrase wearing your heart on your sleeve.
I
the
thought you said
origin.
wearing oranges on your sleeve. And I was like, I have never once in my life.
origins?
Say the question one more time.
When you're wearing your heart on your sleeve has oranges. No, I'm just kidding. Has origins from honoring which Roman goddess?
You already said Venus?
Yeah. I don't-
Demeter?
No,
That's
Juno.
She's Demeter's Greek.
I don't know the Roman gods and goddesses. I only know
Just
the
pick a
Greek
planet.
ones. That's what I did with Mercury, and I think that was a boy, not a woman.
Mercury is Zeus. Their equivalent of
Well,
Zeus.
dang it.
Right?
That's where you guys go
Then
to
who
get
the
more
hell's
stupider.
Mercury?
You know where Jupiter is.
Oh, he's grumpy. He's a Oh, wait. Aries is the god of war.
I was gonna say Apollo is their Aries,
God of
right?
war.
Real hammer be mighty.
Apollo is the sun god from Greek mythology.
From Greek. What fruit is also known as a love apple?
A strawberry?
Nope.
A love apple?
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
It's not a
Is it a
straw-
cherry?
No.
Is it an apple?
No.
But
Is
it
it
is
an-
a fruit.
Is it an
Oh,
orange?
Is
Do you
it
wear it on your
a
sleeve?
pomegranate?
No. I'm sorry, but it's a tomato.
Oh. If someone handed me a tomato and said, "Here's your love apple," I would immediately, I would retch.
I would not in 8,000 years have guessed a tomato.
You mean a love apple?
What
Would you
on
like
earth?
a love apple slice on your Subway sandwich, ma'am?
Oh my gosh. I would hate if somebody had to ask me that.
And last but certainly not least.
Well, I'm just.
What percentage of people will dine out on Valentine's Day? This is so horrible.
75.
It doesn't give me the answer. That sounds about right. Oh my gosh. Who won?
So yeah, you're right. 75.
We're Valentines.
Ah, that's so fun for us.
These are yours.
Wait, what do I get? I forgot.
All this stuff.
I get bunch cakes. I love
Mhm.
cake. And these sweet tarts ropes and the fun dip. I haven't had fun dip in so long. I can't even think of when I had it last.
You know that song Thunder by Imagine Dragons?
Yeah.
There's a kid that I used to work with, and they're like, "Is he saying fun dip?" And so now every time it's like
Fun dip.
lightning
fun
and
dip.
the fun dip, you know? Anyway, I'm going to tell you about Saint Valentine now.
Okay, we're recording now.
Hello, children.
Hello.
I would like to tell you about Saint Valentine.
Okay.
Does anybody know anything about Saint Valentine? Do not tell the whole story,
I won't.
but tell me one thing you know about Saint Valentine.
He married people
He did.
illegally.
There were 3 St. Valentines.
Correct. Good
Ah,
job.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's pretty fun.
And we don't actually know which one of them the holiday's named after.
Yeah, because they all kind of helped out around the same time and were all executed by the same Emperor Claudius II.
Did they do this? So they did the same thing then?
Huh?
They did the same thing? No, they didn't do the
different
same.
things, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But the one I'm talking about was Valentine was a priest who served during the 3rd century in Rome when Emperor Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than those with wives and families. So both
Oof.
of y'all,
They weren't whipped.
you're on the hook, in fact.
I'm actually too old to be drafted now, so
Are you?
Are you
thanks.
really?
Yeah.
What's the age?
I think 28, 25.
That seems.
I didn't think there was an age.
There is.
Yeah, well, what happened to Mulan's dad?
You ever thought about him?
Does it look like Imperial
does.
China outside?
Sometimes. Sometimes it does.
It do be like
Maybe
that
that's what
sometimes.
that balloon thing was all about.
They were just
They were
trying to draft
to
you.
draft me.
They were like, "Where's that guy?" They were in the wrong place. That's okay.
He outlawed marriages. This emperor outlawed all of them.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, in the long run, that's pretty silly to me, right?
Yeah. But he needed people to fight. So, like,
Okay.
desperation, you know?
That he needed. It wasn't just that he needed good fighters. He needed people who wouldn't be attached.
Yeah, because he thinks that, like, obviously, if you have a wife and kids, like, that would be.
You'll be like
heartless.
safer.
He clearly didn't watch Mulan because they'd sing a whole song about it. A girl worth fighting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe someone should show him that movie before he makes that law.
Valentine, Saint
Let's go back
Valentine,
in time.
realizing the injustice of the decree, defied Claudius and continued to perform marriages for young lovers in secret. which is very nice of him.
That is very nice. What good boys.
So he's like, come this way, and I'll pronounce you husband and wife. And then they were married, and then they couldn't go to the war because of Saint Valentine. When Valentine's actions were discovered, does anyone have a guess of what happened?
He got his head
He
lopped right
Was
off.
killed, probably in a really nasty way.
Yep. Still, others insist that it was Saint Valentine of Terni, a bishop, who was the true namesake of the holiday. He too was beheaded by Claudius II outside of Rome.
Claudius
Not a
is-
great time to be named Valentine.
Yeah, Claudius is like, if there's someone named Valentine, they're probably doing something I don't
I
like.
know it was one of you.
Do you think he did it? Do you think in Claudius's class they did the where you like make a box and everyone brings you Valentines? Do you think they did that and he didn't get any, and so he just like had a bad taste in his mouth about it?
Yeah, I think this goes further than we know.
Probably.
Is that all you have to say for
That is
yourself?
all I have to say. So the holiday's named after Saint Valentine because he was so nice and married people who wanted to get married.
That is
But
very
don't tell
nice.
Claudius II.
I hope I have nothing to do with that man. He sounds like not a good time.
I think we're pretty safe
I don't know.
from him.
I don't know about that.
Maybe not from Claudius the 22nd.
Yeah, I'm on the lookout for that man.
He's still running around Rome
like,
somewhere,
Head on a swivel, guys. Spooky.
just beheading people left and right.
That's so rude of him.
Well, your last name's not Valentine, so you might be okay.
That's what you think. I secretly got married. And my priest is my husband.
What?
You know, because like, never
You
mind.
like take the guy's last name and like he was secretly married. whoever
And,
it
like, the
and so
priest
she said
was
maybe
the one-
Oh.
Yeah.
I followed.
Nothing funnier than a joke you gotta explain.
What's your topic, Morgan?
Okay. I want to know what your most memorable Valentine's Day has been. So it can be in a positive way, memorable, or a negative, memorable. I'll go first, if I may be so bold.
You may.
I matched with this guy on one of the dating apps. I can't remember now. And we went on like a very short, small date once. Like it was very sweet because he didn't have a lot of money. We were both like poor college
It
kids.
was so cute because he was
And
poor.
it was sweet
It was
because
Tiny Tim.
the first date that we went on, we got one thing of French fries and split it between us because he was
That's
like,
kind of sweet.
he's like, I don't have a lot of money. And I was like, no, like, that's fine. And like, we talked and he seemed cool. So he was like, I really want to take you on another date. I don't really celebrate Valentine's, like, I just
Your
don't care about
second date
it.
was on Valentine's.
Listen, yeah. So I don't celebrate Valentine's. It doesn't matter to me. Like I've just never really thought about it very much. So he's like, when are you available next week? It was the first week of February. Didn't even think to look at a calendar. So I was like, I'm free Tuesday or Wednesday.
Does
And he
Tuesday
said,
the 14th sound
Tuesday
great?
Sounds great. Then you can be my Valentine with a winky face. And I was like, no, that's not what I wanted to have happen. But it was kind of too late for me to be like, oh, never mind. I'm so busy you wouldn't believe. So I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, like we can do that. That's fine. And I was a little bit excited because I was like, oh, I've never been like on a date on Valentine's because I had never been in a committed relationship. And I think it's kind of weird to do it if you're not.
But you did.
But I did. And so then he texted me a whole bunch like leading up to it. And he was like, wear something like nice. And I was like, what do you mean by nice? Like that's like so many different
How do you feel about that
things.
as a woman?
Well, like, I think it's important. Like, I think it's nice if you are going to a nicer place to like give the woman a warning. Cause like,
But would you prefer if he said, we're going somewhere, not like, here's where I'm planning on going or something like that?
that would
Wear something
probably-
nice feels weird to me.
That would probably be better, but he was doing the best he could. You
Wear
know?
something nice.
Yeah, not like that crap you wore last
Like,
time.
The reason we shared one thing of French fries because you dressed horribly.
You dressed bad. Yeah, so he was like, wear something nice, like we're gonna go to like a nicer place. And I was like, oh, okay, which like surprised me because he bought me we shared French fries on our first date. So I was like, where are we
Sushi
going?
Brothers.
Yeah. Well,
It's like, as you can imagine.
yeah, like pretty much.
No way, really?
So yeah,
IHOP.
so he came and got
I
me.
would be so down.
No, I'd be down, but it was just like,
That's not a dress
no,
up.
Listen.
Location.
Okay, so he was like dressed nice, and so I was like, okay. So like he showed up, and he was like wearing a suit and tie. So I was like, dang, like we must be going somewhere nice. And I was like wearing a dress, and it was sweet because he got me a flower and was like, Happy Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh, thanks. And then he was like, there's this like really good restaurant I know, like it's really good. And I was like,
I'm
okay.
so nervous about this.
It was. I don't remember the name of it now, but it was a Hawaiian grill.
Sweets.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Sweets
think
is just
it
right
might have
over
been
here.
Sweets. Yeah.
There's like Lilo and Stitch painted on the
Sweets
wall.
is really good.
Yeah.
And they're so nice.
I'm sure it's great,
Did you not?
but
Get
he
any food?
said that we needed to dress nice. And that's like not a super nice, it's not like a fancy establishment.
No.
And it was closed because it's a
they have
mom and
weird
pop shop.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was so mad. Like he was like, I can't believe they would close. They should have put that on Google. And I was like, it's really fine. Like it's like no big deal. We can go eat somewhere else. And he was like, well, where do you want to eat? And I was like, okay. Like,
It's not my fault.
Did you ask him to take you home?
well, no, because I struggle to be that way on dates.
Next time,
We're
text me
assertive
and
now.
I
I will call you and
My leg will be
my
chopped
leg
off.
will be I will be gushing blood
well,
profusely.
So he like barks at me and he's like, just pick a place to eat. And I was like, well, like we shared fries last time, so I'm assuming that we're still on a budget. So I didn't say that out loud, but I was like,
But if this is what you consider nice,
yeah. So I was like, oh, like maybe like Chick-fil-A. Like I know that would be open. We can just like go get something there. And he was like, fine. And I was like, well, if you don't like Chick-fil-A, we don't have to go there. And he was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, oh my gosh, like he was so mad. We went to Chick-fil-A. We ended up splitting a meal. So like an
you
8-count
shared
nugget.
one meal.
Yeah. 8-count nugget, medium drink, fries. We shared it.
2 straws in the
I
drink.
was starving. Yeah.
Cute.
Yep.
What a bad date.
Mm-hmm. Well, then I was like, thank goodness this date's almost over. And he was like, no. And then he was like, I want to take you to this place where they play jazz music and we can dance.
Like jazz?
And I was like, those are 2 things I didn't want to hear today. Because
2 things you got to know about me.
Yeah.
Don't care for jazz. Don't like to dance.
which like I don't mind jazz. It's fine. Like I don't love it super much. And
was
I
this 2016 and had La La Land just come out?
it might have been around 2016
Yeah, it
actually.
was like 2016.
He saw Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling and was like,
He was like, that's how to win
That's
the
gotta be
ladies.
me.
And I was like, you forgot the face though.
and you also
That's a
forgot
lot.
that they don't end up together at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
Spoilers for La La Land.
So we go to this place. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm also terrible at partner dancing. Like I just am not good at it. I'm too stiff. I don't like to be led around the floor.
She likes to just break it down on her own.
Yeah,
Bust it down sexual style.
Absolutely, she does.
You get
She
it.
is in fact goated with the sauce.
I am every day. I'm just can't. Don't know. Anyway. I couldn't come back from that. I had
Yep.
to just.
I'm a whore.
Yeah, I had to just let it lie. Anyway, so he takes me to this place. It's this little place on Center Street. I don't even think they play jazz anymore.
Is it the place where they do like country swing dancing on certain days?
No,
and-
that would have been better because they actually have a dance floor. This
Oh.
place has a dance floor that's probably as big as your coffee table. And we literally just sat and listened to jazz music for like 3 hours because there was no space to dance. And so it was just a jazz performance that we went to. And
Ooh.
I was just like sitting there and I felt so uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do. And he was like fuming because nothing had worked out the way that he planned on this date.
I feel bad for him because I'm sure he had like built it up in his mind. That's probably why he was so frustrated.
I'm sure he was like, she's gonna love this. Like, I'm putting all this effort.
A sweeper directly off of
And instead, I was firmly planted and was not going
I was
anywhere.
wearing cinder block shoes, actually.
Yeah, and
his feet aren't going anywhere, big boy.
he was so mad about the way that the whole
Oh.
night had panned out. He was just sitting there fuming, and so I finally had to be like, like I have work tomorrow. I didn't, but I was like, I have work tomorrow, like, so I kind of need to head home. And he was like, fine. And then we got in the car, and he was like trying to flip the mood around. So he was like, what have you been up to today? And I was like, no, it's like kind of too late for you to like flip the mood around. Like,
You're
you're
like, hey, my guy,
angry.
this conversation should have happened 4 hours ago.
Yeah, like maybe during dinner when you were glaring at the table, that would have been a good time. And so he was like,
I would have been like, you have to take me home.
well, he was like, we were
No,
heading home.
like
4 hours.
Yeah.
When he said we're going to a second location, I would have said no.
No.
The second location is my house,
And
actually.
you're not invited in.
I'm bad at doing that. But yeah, so then he took me
Oh, that makes
back
me so
to
uncomfortable.
my house, and he kept like on the drive, he kept trying to be like get me into a conversation or like joke around with me. And I was just giving him one word answers. I was like, I'm pretty done with tonight. Like, I listened to jazz for 3 hours for you. I think I've done enough. And then we
No,
get
you're quite finished.
yeah. And then we get to my house, and he's like, let me walk you to your door. And I was like, no, that's fine. Like, I just didn't want him
Run
to do
out
it.
of his car.
And he was like, no. And he was like, I didn't even wait for him. Like, I just started walking to the door, and then he was like running to catch up to me. And then he was like, he put his hand on the door, which made no sense because it opens inwards.
Yeah.
Like, falls in.
So he puts his hand on the door, which I was like, that's a red flag. Like, what are you doing, sir? And then he was like,
he doesn't know how doors work. That's a red flag.
that's true.
She's like, no, I swear this is a pole.
But he puts his hand on the door, and he's like, I just want you to know I had a really nice time tonight, which I finally got some gumption. And I was like, did you?
I don't think you did, my
Yeah.
guy.
I was like,
My brother
did
in
you?
Christ.
And
I
he
do
was
not
like,
think you did.
he was like, yeah, I just really love spending time with you. And I was like, that's nice to hear. Like, I wasn't even like making eye contact with him, which like,
sometimes you're just done.
Yeah.
I get that. Like, you've just like, I've had enough, and like, no matter what you say, you're not turning it around.
right. Like,
You are done.
I've been kind enough. Let me go into my house. And so,
I'm opening this door, and if your weight is on the door, I don't care if you fall down.
yeah.
I'm going in. Yeah.
Also, guys, helpful tip: if she's not like making eye contact with you,
Yeah, read
she
body
doesn't like
language.
you. So
you're facing the opposite.
I
way.
literally was like looking down, like I was like, oh, like yeah, whatever. And he was like, yeah, I just like really enjoyed my time. And then he like got into my space and tried to kiss me.
Yeah.
And so I
That
stuck the
costs,
key.
yeah.
That sounds about right.
I like stuck the key into my apartment door, and I couldn't figure it out. And I put my hand on his chest. He's still leaning forward, so I'm like holding him up off of me. And luckily, we never locked our door.
I was like, why are you
when I-
trying to unlock it? It's already unlocked.
when I lived
this
at
at
that
Carriage
apartment.
Cove?
Yeah. But we never locked our door. So I just like opened the door and like pushed him off at the same time and was like, good night, and slammed the door.
Good for you.
And then he kept trying to message me after that. And I was like, dude, it's just not happening. Like, we're not going on another date. I'm sorry. And he was like, what? We had such a good time. I'm like,
What? We listened to jazz for 3 hours.
I would just be like, oh.
You're
God.
amazing because I would have lasted 20 minutes.
I'd be like, oh,
if
we can't
even
dance,
that.
we should go. Yeah.
I just felt so bad for him because he had like tried to make it this really nice experience. But I think what killed it for me was that he was in such a bad mood
Right.
because of it. Like,
Exactly. That's
Going to like a jazz concert isn't inherently a bad time.
right. Like, we could have. It's
It's not
it's my
inherently a
favorite.
good time.
Yeah.
But it was the nasty attitude.
So we need to cancel Jackie's jazz themed
Sean
birthday
Doesn't want
party.
to go.
I'm
Ja-
going.
Jackie's jazzy birthday
Jazzy
party.
27. Yeah.
But yeah, that was
Oh,
the most
yuck.
memorable. I was like, this is insane.
Well, yeah,
I'm not
like-
doing this again.
Honestly, this is what I have to say about it.
Okay.
He had a pissy attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if that
Yeah, he should have checked himself.
Seriously, because
way before.
You think it's attractive that you can't you don't have critical thinking
Or
like,
emotional control.
Yeah, I'm like, really? I'm like, I cannot believe that he thought he could ever have a chance again.
Because we could have had so much fun if he'd been like, oh, dang. Like, good thing I know this other place.
Or even if it was like, well, that sucks, but I think Chick-fil-A's open. Do you like Chick-fil-A? Like,
yeah,
literally anything else.
Yeah, he was like,
literally anything
so,
except the way
he was
reacts.
so mad about everything, and I was like, this is the biggest turn off. Like, I literally can't stand that. And then to think that like I was gonna kiss him after all that, I was like, dude, no.
Wait,
like,
you were
yeah,
gonna kiss him?
Like,
or he
then
was
to
like,
think,
oh, she's into it.
yeah, that he was.
It's
like,
called negging. I don't know.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not even negging. That's like,
that's just
having a bad attitude.
having strange expectations for your date. It was so bad.
Yuck.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That made me feel bad.
It's definitely my most memorable Valentine's, though.
Oh, I can only imagine why that is. I don't like that.
It is crazy.
The
Dating's insane.
The thing that's crazy to me is when people can't read body language.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure if he had looked over at you at any point during the jazz thing, he would have been like, she's really not having a good time.
Yeah. My arms were folded.
Like, it is
like,
time to have like a serious change of plans here if there's any future for this thing that we have going on. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I think
3 freaking hours.
It was 3 hours because I kept checking my phone. I was like, I can't believe I'm still here. This is insane.
You honestly could have texted either of us and we would have faked a medical emergency. I would have
had a real
I would have had Jackie shoot me with an actual real gun
You guys are so sweet.
so that we could FaceTime you and show the blood like gushing out and be like, you're the only one that can help me.
Seriously.
The only one whose blood matches mine. We need a transfusion
We
now.
both have the rarest blood type of them all.
I've had boys. I like if it wasn't a vibe. I was like, I'd like to go home now. I just like say it straight up.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, if a girl, I don't think a girl has ever said that to me, but if a girl did say that to me, I would be like, okay, yeah, thanks. Like, because it's like, I don't want to force someone else into something.
Yeah, but you're an actual nice guy though. Like,
then you're not one that's like,
I'm not like those other guys.
Yeah, like that's what's concerning. Like that's why I struggle so much to say stuff like that on dates, because I'm like, I don't want this to be a thing where you like beat me up or kill me or something. If
I guess
say
that's
no.
fair. I don't have the perspective that you guys have.
Yeah. Well, also like growing up, it was
you had
like
a cell
so
phone because there was
ingrained
a
in me.
child predator that lived on your street.
Yeah.
Deadass.
But like growing up, it was always ingrained in me like to be so kind on dates because like they pay for it, they ask you like. So I feel like I really still struggle to be like, no, I don't like it.
We are different.
I mean, you can be courteous, but I don't think there's anything wrong with saying I would like to go home now.
Yeah.
That's not discourteous. It would be discourteous if you like yelled at him, which he probably deserved it.
Yeah, I'm like, after 3 hours of jazz.
It would be discourteous, but not unwarranted.
Yeah.
Would it be one time you were like, I was like, was I mean to him? And you're like, you weren't nice. Like, that's how it would be. It's like, yeah.
But you don't always have to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't deserve you to be nice to him.
Yeah.
Because he
His
subjected
poor
you
attitude for the
to
whole
cruel and unusual punishment for 3 hours.
In that form of jazz music.
You like jazz?
Seriously, I'd be like, hell to the knob.
Yeah, you have permission from me as a male to 100% request for a date to end.
Okay. That's good to know.
And if that guy has a problem with that, that just reinforces the fact that the date needs to end right away.
That's a good point. That's true.
You know? Just saying. And men, get better at reading body language.
Yeah, if I'm not making eye contact with you and my back is as stiff as a board, I probably don't want to be there.
Well, and it's honestly, that's part of the reason whenever I do go on a first date, and even like most second dates, they're like an hour long max.
I think that's
for
how it
that
should be.
exact reason.
Yeah.
Because it's like, then you get just enough of a taste to be like, okay, I would like more of that. Or that was quite enough. Thank you.
I think a lot of guys. Yeah, I think a lot of guys don't know that.
No,
Like-
people plan marathon dates, and I look at it and I'm
Yeah.
like, how and why?
Yeah,
What's
our
the
friend
point?
Gentry went on like an 8-hour date once, and I was like, "Are you dead? Like, where are you?" It was insane.
Yeah.
And unless it's someone that you knew well enough beforehand, I don't see that being a good idea.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
were besties before, and then you're like, oh my gosh, and you started liking them, then that would be fun because you already know each other. But like someone who you don't know, and they're like gonna paint
Steal
the town
you for
red
8
with you?
hours?
Hell no, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Cut out all the.
I mean,
swears
sometimes-
said.
Sometimes it just does work out. It is just a vibe, and like you keep it going, and it's great.
Yeah, I think it would be better to plan a short date and then be like, "Hey, like, do you want to go like
I wasn't
grab a
planning on
dessert
it,
or
but do you want to go
something?"
get ice cream?
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to
Yucky.
listen to 3 hours of jazz by chance?
I've got a great place. You can't dance.
You can't dance.
No.
Well, you can, but the dance floor is the size of a coffee table.
And it's taken.
And
by,
I'll be sure to have a piss poor attitude the whole time.
I'll hate it
Also, yeah, how did he not expect that place to be slam packed on
on
Valentine's Day?
Yeah. And I want to be clear. This was the size of the dance floor. Like, this is not how much space was available on the dance floor. This is the size of the dance floor. And then they had a bunch of chairs set up. So it was clearly not meant to be like
A dance
dancing
party.
thing. It was meant to come and listen to jazz.
Which,
Right.
No, absolutely not.
I just think he didn't do the research for any part of the date.
I feel like that tells me all I need to know about a guy. If he's like, we're gonna listen to jazz, I'd be like, how about no for a change?
Or, hear me out.
Hear me out.
No,
We do something better.
Yeah, something fun.
we do not that.
We go sledding. That could be fun. Anything but jazz. Comment down below if you're with me on this one. If you're
So
not,
like I
all my
say,
jazz.
jazz is not bad, but I wouldn't
it's not
be.
good.
I wouldn't sit and
I-
listen to it for that long again.
Yeah, unless.
Is there scatting involved?
I did date a guy who would scat spontaneously.
I heard
Let's
every
just talk.
word.
Let's just have Morgan share 3 bad dating stories.
Oh, I have many more than that.
There will be many.
No,
more.
I want to hear about your guys' memorable Valentine's
Memorable.
days. Kate,
Out
what is
loud.
your most memorable
the
Valentine's
the
Day?
first thing I thought of was like when you're in elementary school and you
So
made those
fun.
Valentine's Day boxes.
Yeah.
Because I just like doing stuff like that.
hmm
Like it's super fun.
Like
when
to
you had
actually make them or to
Uh-huh.
hand out your Valentines?
No, I didn't care about that.
What?
He's like, I just want to make the
I could care-
receptacle where I'm going to
Yeah.
get Valentines.
Well, because I would get like a shoebox. The one that I can remember the most was a shoebox, and you'd lift it up, and it had like paper down the front of it, and so it was like a big monster mouth, and so it had like
Cute.
teeth all around it, and then you'd like slip your Valentines in the box.
That's way
We
fun.
never had cute ones like that. They were just shoe boxes with a few hearts on them.
The nuns wouldn't allow it.
And nuns were like, this is too crazy.
Saint Valentine would not approve.
He probably
None of the
would.
3 of them.
Neither one.
I think he would.
Emperor Claudius did not kill Saint Valentine for this.
You're gonna make a shark box, whatever that is. No, that's really cute.
Yeah. But did you get to do that? Where you'd make like a cute box or like a fun box?
I've never been a big arts and crafts person, so other people made really cute boxes. I I stuck a whole bunch of hearts on his shoebox and called it good.
That's what I did too.
Yeah. I'm not super artsy. I don't get into that kind of stuff very easily.
I
Well,
wonder if it's a bigger deal in Utah.
My shark Valentine
Maybe.
box will be on my front porch on February 14th for you to drop off whatever.
We should just make sure we have some notes to put in.
Those things in it. He won't know.
Those are your Valentines.
Yeah, Morgan.
I really just want the bundt cakes.
All right. I'll remember that.
And the fun dip. I haven't tried fun dip in a while. So you can get the sweet tarts that you already told me you don't
He
want.
doesn't like cherries.
That I already said I don't like cherry flavored things.
Too bad.
Yeah. So that's just what I thought about was like all of the parties and stuff in elementary school.
So the monster box was your favorite box?
I think
that
so.
you made?
That's the one I can remember the most vividly.
That's
And it was
pretty cool.
probably like 3rd or 4th grade that I made that one.
Yeah.
You were a seasoned pro by then.
Yeah. I was a vet, you know?
Yeah.
I remember one time this girl at my school like brought in, like her mom bought her like a mailbox and like decorated the mailbox, and there several girls in our class were like pissed because they were like,
I would have wanted
you were
her to be my
supposed to
girlfriend.
make it, not
Really?
buy it. Like they were
Yeah,
so
that's the kind of
mad.
thing that would have impressed me in elementary school.
Well, they were pissed. They were out for blood. They're like, isn't that terrible? I was like, I don't
She
care.
cheated.
About this.
You're like, well, you guys, Commodore Norrington left me a Valentine.
You're
So,
like, so you ever thought about that? I think I did pass out Pirates of the Caribbean Valentines one year, actually, now that you say that.
do you remember how they used to have different size ones
Yeah.
of
Of
Valentines? Yeah.
Like in
Who
one
did you give your
box?
big ones to?
My crushes.
Oh, for
Same.
sure.
Yeah. And then you'd get like a little one from your crush and you're like, damn it.
You're like,
Well,
ah!
there's always next year.
Yeah.
Or your crush would like put like a heart next to their name and you were like,
Right?
he
You're like,
loves me.
it is on.
Yes.
Start planning the wedding, Mom.
It's time. I can finally say goodbye to Commodore Norrington.
Mom, it's a real boy.
Not a man in
He's
a white
not
powdered
pretend.
wig.
He's not on the movie screen.
Finally. Jackie, what about you?
I have a distinct memory of my dad getting me a Valentine's bear.
Oh.
And it was my prized possession until my dog Checkers peed on it. And then we washed it and its fur got all weird, but I still kept it. I love that thing.
Did Checkers had beef with like a lot of stuffed creatures,
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Yeah, Checkers is the worst. And he peed all over
Because he also peed on the snowman.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
He peed on everything.
Which, did you ever confirm, did that picture I sent you, was that the snowman? Was that what it looked like?
You didn't send me one.
No, I 100% sent you a picture of a snowman that I saw on a porch.
I thought he did as well.
That it was. I don't think it was the same, but yeah, because my snowman had a bucket.
He's
on
like,
his
that's
head.
a shame because I stole it for you.
That's a shame because I snow napped him.
No, mine had a bucket on his head and a green scarf, and a floppy carrot nose. Anyway, so Checkers, we got him from the pound. He peed all over everything. We put up with it for about a year, and then my dad, in the dead of night, took Checkers to the pound. We never saw him
Took Checkers to the farm.
again. Yeah. My dad's like, we gotta get rid of it. Rid of this dog. He's ruining my household. And we're like, Dad! But
He just peed on some things, Dad.
I know, but he was like, oh my gosh, bathroom time in the house every time.
Really?
Like he was destroying our home. Yeah.
See, that's the best thing about Ash. He is afraid of peeing in the house.
Yeah.
I texted Trent this morning and I was like, you don't have to worry, because there was like a lot of construction going on, and so Ash was freaking out. So I put him in the basement before I went to the gym.
Uh-huh.
And I texted Trent, I was like, just whenever you get up, like let him out. And I was
Mhm.
like, but literally don't worry about it. He'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
He's not going to go to the bathroom. He probably won't even move.
Power of steel. Yeah. Checkers was not that way. Checkers peed on everything, but one redeeming quality he did have was he would come and sleep in my bed with me, and he would let me lay my head on his body.
And then if you peed the bed, you could blame it on Checkers.
Yeah, that's why I had him.
Probably 50% of Checkers peeing was actually somebody else.
Was actually
I
Jack.
peed on the snowman. It was me.
Your dad is like, this dog.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
I know.
It's a crazy
I wish he would stop.
Yeah.
Maybe he can't.
Maybe he's really trying his best, and he just
Maybe
can't
he's
get
just
the
got
hang
a
of it.
problem.
Maybe he needs one of those potty charts with the stickers. You ever thought of that,
Yeah,
Dad?
maybe, yeah.
Maybe like a Barbie as a prize. I don't know.
Maybe some incentives would help.
Yeah. But anyway, but that bear I really loved for a long, long time. It was like hot pink and like had
Oh,
2004 on its paw. And I was like,
Aw.
yeah, and I just thought it was so nice that he like came home from Walmart. He's like, I got this for you. And I was like, my dad is the nicest person in the world. And that still holds up. He really is so nice.
all the evidence points to that being true.
I'm sure my dad would buy me another hot pink bear if I wanted one, you know?
Yeah.
Put it on your list, Dolph.
Yeah. I don't think he listens, but
He's like Morgan's mom. He just doesn't know.
He's like, what's on the YouTube?
he's like, good luck with everything, daughter. Anyway, but yeah.
I can't get your program on the radio.
The program. Yeah. But that would be mine is the bear. I thought that
That's
was very
cute.
nice. Yeah, he's a nice dude.
My mom does little Valentine's things for us every year too.
That's so
She's so nice.
Okay, I love that your mom had a dream about making me stew.
Did I send? I think I just sent it to you. My mom texted me out of the blue one day, and she's like, "I had a dream about Jackie last night." I'm like, "Oh," she's like, "She was at my house, and she wanted me to make her some stew."
Aww.
And she said like,
And she's like, I woke up, and I was like, "All right, I think I have carrots, and I think I have potatoes." And she was like in her head, like
Ready to
planning
make
the
some
stew that she was gonna make for Jackie.
nicest thing
And then
That
she
is
realized,
so
like, oh wait,
sweet.
I just dreamed all of that.
That is so cute. She was ready though.
I love her. She's so nice.
She's the
Ma
best.
Shan, if you're listening, I will come eat some stew anytime you make it. I almost said snoo.
Some snoo.
It's like a thneed.
In Thneedville. And thanks everyone for listening. We appreciate it. Make sure to
You did pizza?
follow us
Salute.
on. I almost just said on podcast. On
On the podcast.
Follow the podcast.
follow
Watch
the
us on the video.
podcast on Instagram at No Bummers.
Uh-huh.
Subscribe to our channel on YouTube at No Bummers. You can find us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Stitcher. I verified.
Stitcher.
We're on Stitcher.
We're on Stitcher.
Stitcher.
And we had actually a really big milestone today. I forgot to tell you guys.
What was it?
500 listens on Spotify.
Wow.
Just on Spotify. So that's not
serious?
including YouTube or Google or Apple Podcasts or Stitcher.
Time to quit my job.
The money,
That time already?
the money's gonna roll in now.
Hello Fresh, whenever you want to sponsor us, that'd be swell.
Hook a sister up. Anyways, yeah, go follow us and listen to us in all those places and rate us 5 stars.
Woo.
Amen.
Bye.